What's going on, guys? NealGuides here. Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to go over the top 5 meta players under 25k. So that's 25k per player. For someone like Mertens costs 23k, I would choose someone like Mertens. So these are players each under 25k. I'm also going to give you a team that links as well. I'm not going to give you some random team where no one links. I'll give you a team where everyone kind of links together. Most people get full chemistry, so you can actually use it. But anyway, I'm going to miss out a few players. You'll see why, for chemistry purposes. Now, goalkeepers, realistically, unless it's Ter Stegen, there is no goalkeeper, I think, that's good enough for 25k. The only person I can think of maybe is Areola on the cheap side, but because for chemistry purposes, we're going to go with Wojciech Szczesny. He's a good goalkeeper, decent. I mean, he gets the job done. With goalkeepers, they're not meant to be OP. Apart from Ter Stegen, they're not meant to be OP for obvious reasons. You know, he's 6'5", which is the most important thing in my eyes, is the height. But apart from that, he's just a goalkeeper that can get the job done. Nothing too amazing with him. A standard goalkeeper with good overall stats. Now, going into the centre-backs, now I would play full-backs and centre-back. You guys know me more than well enough already as it is. But players like Lenglet, they don't make the team because for chemistry purposes. But I've gone with all-rounders, some good all-rounders. So the first player we've gone with is Manolas. I couldn't include him in my previous video on my other channel where I explained that top players under 5k. Manolas, he goes for 11k right now. A very, very good player. It's still an OP player to this day. Now, don't forget, we're not going to include untradeable cards. We're not going to include cards like Politano. We're going to include cards that you can buy, not SPC cards either, just cards you can buy straight from the market. So Manolas, one of the best centre backs. You know, if he was in any other league, this guy would be so expensive, but given the fact that he's in Serie A, he's on a cheap side, stamina doesn't matter too much, and he's just amazing defender all round. You know, he's got the good height as well, even though it's not that important. Agility back does let him down a little bit in my eyes. Otherwise, he would be absolutely perfect. But I think for me, for a general team, that centre back is amazing. Now, who can I pair him with? Now, this is a card, I'll be honest, I've admittedly not used, but I've heard good things about him. This is Nandez card. Coming at just about 25k. As you can see, very good stats. He is 5'8" though, but I think no one really crosses the ball, right? So you don't really need someone who's kind of got good height. So someone like Nandez will get the job done, low high, same as Manolas. It's got the good agility and balance this time, and he's got the sprint speed, and he's got defending. He's basically got everything. I would still put a shadow on both of these players, in my opinion. He's got the composure. This guy is legit underrated. I can't believe he's only 25k. It's honestly a joke. That's the back line 3. Now, left back, there's only... The best left back in the game is Mendy, and how can we not introduce him? We have to find a way to fit him in. So we're just going to put Mendy in and worry about the chemistry. Well, I'll get to the chemistry later on. Ferland Mendy, best left back in the game. People will prefer to put an anchor on him. I would personally put a shadow on him just to get the sprint speed up to 98, personal preference, because against a team of the years and team of the seasons coming soon, he won't last, in my opinion. But yeah, and then going over to the best right back in the game, there's only the best right back is between Cancelo and Semedo. I would go with Semedo because the guy is just a beast. Best right back I've ever used in this game. Can do absolutely everything. He's legit unbelievable. Costs like 2k now. Good sprint speed, good physical, good defending, good dribbling, good passing, everything that you want from a right back. The only other thing is you can either put an anchor on him or a shadow. I would say go with anchor because he's already got that pace ready, that boost. So you got one of the best left backs in the game, one of the best right backs in the game, and you could argue two very, very good centre backs and a goalkeeper. Now this back line will be better than maybe 80%, no 90% of the teams that you face anyway. You see a lot of players using Eder Militao, which would be inferior to these players, as you can see. So automatically, just from the back line, even though they're on the teams, or the players on 25k, you're automatically winning. Now, going into, this is just for chemistry purposes. So now Bale, we had to put on the off chemistry position. Now, there is the reason why. I didn't want to introduce him, realistically speaking, but I think for chemistry purposes, we put him in. He'll be a right mid, and he'll play on 7 chemistry. I think his balance is not good, but for everything else, he's perfect. I think he's more of a winger. Yes, he may not be the best for dribbling, but I think as a right attacking mid, yeah, he's got 3-star weak foot. But as a ram, I think he can get the job done. I'll be honest. This will kind of be a universal team, but I'll be honest, with a ram, he will get the job done. Now going over to the other wing. Now, who's one of the best right mids in the game for under 100k? Dembele. And thankfully, if it's just under the price that we want, 25k. I think how much is he now? He's like, what, 7k maybe? I don't even know. Such a good player. Used him in my 30k team. This guy legit carried me to elite. This guy, I'll be honest, this guy made my life so easy. I mean, this guy legit made everything good for me. With a sniper, such a beast of a player. Needs a sniper to get that composure up. You can use Deadeye if you do play him in cam. To get the passing up, maybe the shooting, attack positioning up. But I think with a sniper, he's more than good enough. Stamina is a bit meh, but he gets the job done a lot. I think with a sniper, get his reactions up, get that composure up, get that dribbling up, and get that finishing up. You're looking at a world-class player for 25k. There's no doubt he's one of the best right wings in the game. A gold cards anyway. He's such a good player. 5-star, 5-star. You know about that already. Now moving over to the striker. There is only one striker that is probably the best striker in the game for gold cards, Ben Yedder. I'm sure you guys know this guy. Again, he was in my 30k team as well. I don't even know, he costs like 3k now. But you see, there's no one as good as him. Apart from Mertens, there's no one that really comes close to him. I use this guy for so long on my main account. The guy is fantastic. Now, I would personally put a hunter on him. But if you use him as a cam or you don't mind not having the pace, I would say put a sniper on him just to get that finishing up and get that composure up, personally. But a hunter is probably what the best thing to use on this guy. One of the best strikers in a game. 5-star weak foot. Deadly on either foot. 4-star skill moves. Very high, naturally high finishing. Good shot power, attack positioning. Just base stats alone, he's amazing. Now, can you imagine putting like an engine on him? Or a hunter. Or a sniper. He becomes an absolute beast. So you kind of got to play Ben Yedder in. Now, in terms of the other striker or the second striker, it's got to be Mertens. This is a card that I used when the game came out. He carried me a lot of the time. I don't think I have one in my team right now, but I do. This Mertens card, I'll be honest, another card where the base stats are good. 4-star, 4-star, high-low, gets the job done. Can play on the wing, can play in a cam position, can play in a striker, can do absolutely everything. Again, very good dribbling stats, 94 during 92 balance. Very, very good stats, very good dribbling, good passing as well, good naturally good finishing and sprint speed. He's kind of like Ben Yedder, but I'll be honest, I think Ben Yedder just trumps Mertens because of that 5-star weak foot. That's the only reason why I think Ben Yedder trumps him. But you're two of the best players in the game. The only reason why Ben Yedder is so cheap is because he's 82 rated. Had this guy been 85 rated, it would be a different story. So yeah, so whatever formation you're playing, a 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, you need two strikers. No matter what formation you're using, Mertens and Yedder are going to be the two strikers. Now, we made a system where you can play a 4-2-3-1, so Bell, Ram, Dembele, Lam, maybe Ben Yedder, Cam, and Mertens striker. Any form of system you can play. You can play a 4-4-2 with these guys two as strikers, these guys as wingers, or play a 4-1-2-1-2. You can play Ben Yedder, Mertens as striker, and then Cam, Dembele. But we need two centre mids. We need two versatile centre mids. One like a traditional CDM, and one where it's kind of like can do a bit of everything. Now, these two players I've used up until January, so I know they're so meta now. Suzuko, probably one of the best gold centre mids in the game now. He is one of the few cards in this game is that even though he's got not the best agility and balance, he's still OP in the game. He costs like, I don't know how much he costs now, like 2k. I bought him when the game came out for 34k with a shadow. He costs like 2k now, right? With a shadow, he's such a beast. These are, as I say, these are one of the few players with the agility and balance. It doesn't make that much difference because his cards are beast. Naturally got very good sprint speed. Naturally got good shot power, good passing, decent dribbling, good defending, good physical. Guy is like a cheap Kante. Basically, if you got any team, you should always have Kante in your team. If you can't afford Kante, you get Sissoko. There's a reason why pro players use these in their teams, in their pro teams, because in case you're wondering, pro players, they have to have a specific rating to qualify. So sometimes they might need a rating of, for example, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, 85. So they rather spend most of their rating on someone like R9, and they put someone like Sissoko in midfield. Because unlike Kante, who's 89, Kante is obviously much better than Sissoko, but Suzuko can get the job done at such a good level. Again, carried me on my 30k team. There is no one better than him, I think, under 100k. The next person up for me is going to be Kante, and that's it. Kante is obviously too expensive. Suzuko, class card. Then we move on to the second one. Again, going on to someone else that's carried me a lot. I could have fit him into my best team under 5k, Alan. I don't think he's going for that much now. It's mainly because his rating 85 rated. It's going for just under 10k. Such a good card with his shadow. Defensive stats, naturally got good defensive stats. Naturally got good at dribbling. Can good agility, balance, good passing. Can even shoot with the ball. Medium high. 4-star, 3-star. Can run as well. Needs shadow though to get that sprint speed up to 81. He's got good shooting, finishing stats, good short passing, what you need. Very good dribbling, good defending, and physical. He has everything you need, honestly, everything you need. This guy carried me for so long. I used him and Sissoko for a long time up until I could afford Kante and Kante and Allen. Kante and Allen were the best combination I've ever used, gold cards. But I think Allen and Sissoko comes to a close second. I think De Jong is a good card, but I think it's better to have, for example, Allen who can do a bit of everything and have Sissoko and stay back, whereas someone like Allen and De Jong, where maybe it's not that worth it, or someone like Sissoko and De Jong. That's a team I would go with. Now, we've kind of foregone a lot of players. Now, this is, I'll show you. This is how we've gone with chemistry-wise. So, everyone's basically going to be on 10 chemistry, par a few players. So, we got a French manager, Zinedine Zidane, obviously legend himself, with a Serie A card. That in turn means Allen gets 8 chemistry. And Ben Yedder and Sissoko 8 chemistry. Ben Yedder is fine on 8 chemistry. On a sniper is fine. Sissoko is more than fine on 8 chemistry. And so is Allen. I would just say buy either a hunter or a sniper, in my opinion, on Ben Yedder. I'll probably go with a sniper, in all honesty. Sissoko shadow, Allen shadow. Buy these cards with a shadow. You can still get them under. You could, even though Sissoko on the market cost 2k, you can buy him with a shadow for like 5k if you snipe him. So don't worry about that. Dembele sniper. Bale, I'll go with the engine just to get that agility up. But Bale is on 6 chemistry. The reason why he's on 6 is because he's off chemistry. If, for example, I got like someone who's Welsh, a Welsh manager, or I got someone from La Liga, Zinedine Zidane has a La Liga league, he'll get 7 chemistry. But I'll be honest, on the wing, you don't really need him to have chemistry. He hasn't got the best. He hasn't got the best anyway, right? You're just going to improve the balance up a bit. So he hasn't got the best stats anyway. He's just going to play as a winger. And then you have Mendy on full chemistry, Manlas on full chemistry, Szczesny on full chemistry, Semedo on full chemistry, and Nandez, he can get away with 8 chemistry anyway, because let's be realistic, Nandez's card is already a beast. On 8 chemistry, he's already almost cracked as it is. So he's such a good card. A very, very OP card. Regardless, anyway, that's the team I wanted to say. I will be honest, if you have this skill, if you're a gold 1 player and you use this team, I would promise you'll still get gold 1. So I'll tell you why. Because if you're a gold 1 player, let's just say you're sitting there watching this video and you're a gold 1 player, you might have the likes of Neymar, you might have the likes of Ben Yedder in form. But if you use this exact team and you play the exact same chemistry, exact same tactics that you use, you probably will still get gold 1 again, because this team is a very, very good team. This is kind of the teams where, even though your skill's not that good, this team can carry you. And these players are perfectly selected for who they are. The only weak point in this team, I'll be honest, is Szczesny. That is probably the only weak point, and maybe Bale. Apart from that, the rest of the team is so OP. Even for like under 100k team, I probably still have most of these players in a 100k team. Maybe I'll have Kante instead of Sissoko, but it's still a very, very good team. Anyway, guys, that's just kind of top meta team players under 25k. I hope you enjoy this video. As I said, give it a try. You'll be genuinely surprised when you use this team that you'll probably get where you finish the same rank in FUT Champions with this team. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy boys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.